Hello, here is Danny from Sick Biker Studio. Today we are in the outdoor Sick Biker Studio. This is my little mobile washer that has been with me for a couple of weeks. Each weekend, as you know, I'm racing on some MTB marathons, and this is my I call it R2D2, which helps me to clean the bikes, which look just like that after many races. So that I can put those inside the car, because I'm transporting these bikes within our small Opel Corsa, so that the interior of the car won't look like the tires of my bike, for example. So today in this episode I'm going to show you how to actually use the mobile washer. This is the new thing. I think that's the first mobile washer made by Karcher. This is the OC3 model. So how it looks like, what features it's got, and how do I use it in order to wash my bikes after races. Let's see. Let's start with the box, because it tells us a lot about the usage of this mobile washer. So Karcher OC3, you can use it for washing the bike, washing the shoes when you come home from the garden, washing your garden tools, washing the carrier for your kids. Washing the dog, that's interesting information. The pressure of the water is safe for our skin, so you can use it for washing your dog. I'm using this washer to wash myself after really muddy MTB race. So my legs, my arms, really good stuff for this. You can wash your tent, some vehicle, no problem. It is a low pressure device, so do not expect from this thing to give you high pressure. 2 liters per minute, 15 minutes, that's the operating time on the battery, because it has the battery. And then the tank has 4 liter of the capacity. You will see in the second for how long the 4 liter will last when we wash the bike. Here's what we get with the device. We get the charger. Charging doesn't take a really long time. I haven't been checking it very accurately, but not more than 2 hours, I would say. A brush which we can connect to the source of the water. That's an interesting one. I'm going to use it. We get some shampoo for your bike. I'm not going to use it here. We are somewhere just on the forest track, so I'm not going to use it here. Microfiber cloth and accessory box working nicely. The flat spray nozzle, you're going to see that in a second. And let's just see how it operates. Here is our device. For the transportation, we just keep it like that. It doesn't take really a lot of space. As I told you, on our little Opel Corsa, it fits with the bike and all the stuff that I'm carrying with me for the races. In this way we can carry the whole thing. And now this is our fuel tank. This is our water tank, 4 liters of the water tank. Just below we have the first storage room, some little one for our nozzle. So there is nothing we should carry like in other box or plastic bag or whatever, so we are not going to lose anything. And then the storage room here, this is the accessory box with another brush and the cloth, and here is the charger. So I'm keeping it all here, so that I'm not gonna lose anything. The device is very light. I would say it weighs only as much as the 4 liter of the water in the tank, because the battery and the pump and the whole device is extremely light. I was surprised how light it was, so it is really handy. The only concern I have about its quality, let's say, is this little thing. Sometimes it just comes off when I try to open it or close. It happened maybe twice when I was doing that. Otherwise it looks fine and works pretty good. Using this device is extremely easy. Once we have the water in the tank and the battery charged, we need to turn it on so that we have the pressure of the water already made by the pump. Then we just take out the hose, and now we are ready for washing. We've got here our bike, which is really dirty. There is a lot of mud. The mud is already absolutely dry. So we will see how the mobile washer will deal with that. I'm gonna show you not only for how long the battery lasts, but also for how long the 4 liters of the water that we have in the tank will last. I've taken with me some additional tanks of the water so that you will see how much we can do using this device. This sound indicates that there is no more water in the tank. I haven't cut out anything, so you know exactly how much time it took me to use all the water. So 4 liters of the water, not the battery, but the water. The battery will still run. I'm going to refuel the tank and continue washing, but this is what I've done so far, using only the nozzle. So there was no touching of the bike actually, and it works quite fine on this dried mud. I'm really happy with that. It is really skin friendly, I can tell you that, so no problem. You can wash yourself, as I said, after your mountain bike race, for example, or after some work in the garden. So it is quite cool. Now I'm going to use the brush and see how well I can actually clean the bike so that it will look perfect, and you will see what I'm doing. This is how my bike looks like after using 3 tanks of the water, so 3 by 4 liters, that's 12 liters. Seems like the battery would still go on, so that 15 minutes that Cat had promised us seems to be correct. I'm very happy with what I've done with the bike. Now I would just use the cloth in order to dry out the frame and then dry the drivetrain and put some lube on it. But at this point, using this machine, I'm really happy with that. I have no problem putting this bike now into my car because it's pretty clean. Once more, I have to complain about this push button, because also during the test one of these just fell out and I needed to fix it. So this is the weak spot of this thing, but otherwise small, really light, really handy, and doing pretty good job for just about $170 for the guy like me who's racing every week and has always some bike that needs to be clean. It's really good and I recommend this.